Welcome, 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 welcome. It is a rare occurrence that we start at the Minecraft menu, but here we are. Let's hop into Minecraft, hardcore Minecraft. If you missed the last episode, we did some resource gathering and we did some extra work on the house. Let's do our obligatory flyby. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm getting good. If you like the episode, please remember to leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. You can comment whatever you want. You can tell me your favorite color. Last episode, I had you tell me your first car, and someone did ask what my first car was, and so I guess I'll share it with you here. My first car was a 2016 Mercedes GLA 250. Now, I know that is a very nice car to have at 16, but it is not a car that has been neglected or treated like just some car because it's nice. I still have it in the garage below me right now, and I'm doing everything I can to take care of it and keep it running. I still haven't hit 100,000 miles on it. I've only put around 10,000 miles on it each year. It's starting to show its age though. There's a few cosmetic stuff, but still runs like a dream. So that's my first car. My favorite color is blue. Yeah, I think my favorite color is blue. I also like white, especially in a modern sense. But yeah, white for buildings and interiors, and then just blue as like a normal color. Those are my favorite colors. Then feel free to hype the video if you can. It helps other people discover the channel. You don't have to. It's completely free, but it's also not available everywhere, so I understand. Today, what we're going to do is miss our firework again. But today what I wanted to do is, since we've been on the topic of farms recently and expanding our house, one of the things I realized is that we're going to need a source of bone meal or white dye. Now we have a little let me get that, there we go. We have a little bone meal farm right here, but it relies on who did this? Must have been a mob or something. But it relies completely on us needing to have seeds and, having to put biodegradable things in here. And then as soon as we need it, it's all gone. So what I was thinking is, a few episodes back when I had an adventure episode, we made a book that told us where a zombie skeleton, it's a dual spawner, but I'm unsure of where it is. So today we're going to do that. We're going to build that farm out. I'm unsure if I want this to be just a collection farm or just an XP farm. We could theoretically get double the XP. However, we would need to make a lot of storage. So sit back, relax, enjoy today's episode. Grab your snacks, as Etho would say. I think that's his line, maybe. I don't know. Grab your friends, do whatever. Grab your family, grab your ice cream, and let's get into it. Now, I think... Nope, that is not the book. There is a written book somewhere around here. And I put it somewhere. And thank you, Beanon. I just don't know where you are. You enchanted books. Let's see, there's... Okay, these are all enchanted. I did sit and get some experience to fix my stuff. I've got mending going on here, so that's good. Where? There's gotta be an adventure. There's an adventure log somewhere. I know it. And I know you know it because you saw me write it. Fire aspect. Iron ingot. Power. Could it be? It might be down in my tools. Let's see where that is. Because I say that because that book has the coordinates to where we want to go today. And if I can't find it, that'll be a bummer. Where did I put it? Oh, okay, we got plenty of glowstone. That's cool. My book. Are you in here? No. There should be a book right around here. Did I ever sign it? Hold on. Because my book and quill for the quick question is always in that item from... Oh, okay. So it was the right book. I'm just an idiot. Let's see where this book takes us. Not here. It's right here. This is the book, right? Yes. Double spawner. Negative 559. Negative 10. Negative 1043 ED. I guess. Okay. I'm going to keep this on me. Let's bring our... Let's take this. Let's take this because it's got a redstone. I think we're good with that. We good? We're good. What is it? Sharpness. Sharpness 4. Sharpness 4. Ooh, don't mind if I do it. Well. I mean, sharpness 5 would be cool. Ah! That's fine. Let's see. It should be, like, really close. So, negative 559, negative 1043. We are at negative 680. And so it's going to be this way. Oh, sorry. I know. It's just as hard for me to see out of here. Let's see. 1040. $5.59. It's going to be like right here. All right. Cool. So 5.59. All right. And then wait, hold on. I know this is the weird part. Negative 5.59. Come on. Okay. I was going the wrong way. There's 5.59. Sorry. And then 10.40. I know this is really tedious. Really good hardcore gameplay being 10.43. All right, it is directly below us, and it should be at negative 10 for the level, which is great because this gives us an opportunity to give ourselves a boat or build a boat. Now, a lot of you have been asking me to do that. Let's see. I guess the only thing I can do right now is just dig a pillar and then mark it. Here, we'll do this. Let's dig a pillar down here. And let's dig out all of this dirt and gravel. I know. Doesn't look good, but trust me. Nope. And then you should be the perfect spot. There we go. This is where our spawner is. And then we'll get this and just fill it in and dig down. I need to be careful. Let me put this on. Because who knows what's down there. It has been quite some time. There we go. All right. Now we have it marked from the surface. Let's go down here and see what we can find. It should be just a straight shot down here. But it's at negative 10, so that'll be a slight issue. Though, now we can build a boat. I need to figure out what kind of boat we'll build, though. Oh, we could build a yacht. Yeah, that'd be cool. Is this the fortune pick? No, this is Silk Touch. Should probably use this one. It's a lot faster. Hello! Oh, perfect. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do, right? Let's... Oh. I was going to say wall off the perimeter. But we don't really have to. And these are perfectly situated where all we have to do is dig ourselves a nice area. And we can make a platform out here and start prepping this spot. Now, I think the same rules apply in that we have to wait for... Well, we don't have to wait, but it just has to be like 4 in each direction. And that way, everything should work out to our advantage. So first, we're going to build the farm part. Then we're going to build the part that, you know, destroys them. And then we'll build that out. I don't know if I should speed this up I mean, it is just digging. Uh, Zombie, what do you think? Yeah? Well, what I am going to do is light this cave up as much as I can so that we don't have a repeat of the other little, what's it called? Of the other spawner. All right, you two, stop it. You guys aren't even damaging me. There we go. Man, I have gotten so confident in this world. I feel like that might be a detriment to me, but I don't care. We're going to build this dang farm. We're going to do it right. Now, let me take off my shaders real quick. So that... Nope, that's not shaders. Video settings, shader packs. There's our shaders, if you want that. Let's disable the shaders. Get ready. Whoa! Haha! This is what I'm doing to just try and see, you know, what place needs lit up and all that in a bag of chips. It looks quite different, doesn't it? Oh, good grief, you scared me. But this is what I do to make sure that everything's lit up. Everyone's probably like, hiss. What is this down here? Is this somewhere I've been? I don't think so. It's like a water cave up here. Well, I'm going to... Yeah, let's light this area up. I don't think I need to light this whole area up. I know spawns are a little different when it comes to... Oh, this is a whole new cave. Nice. But I know spawns are a little different when it comes to mob spawners. But if we have a zombie spawner, then there's a chance that they spawn reinforcements outside of the cave or outside of the spawner. And that's kind of what happens to me at the other farm. Now, I think this should definitely have an XP mode and a dropper mode. We have been in the mood for just general Minecraft farms recently and using redstone because we've had success. So I'm tempted to continue with this. Now, how the heck did I... Okay, that means I probably went up here. I need to use the right pick. Did I go up here? No, because there is absolutely nothing. Cool. So I think this spot is lit up enough. Down there, I don't really care about. And I do have torches down there, so that's actually probably where I came from. Let me check that out real quick. We went up through here. There's our chests. Ah. Probably didn't look over here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, but this is lit up. That's a decent bit. Okay, now I understand why with shaders the mobs keep coming after I get rid of them. Look at this. Look how dark this area is. Ah, if only I had knockback. Ooh, that's very dark. This does add to a challenge, but also the only reason I don't or I use the light and the shaders is just so y'all can see. I don't think, you know, I understand why people would be like, oh, that's cheating. Like, look, you're allowed to believe that, and you're allowed to think that because in some cases it would be. However, since we're just playing Minecraft and doing a hardcore Let's Play, I think that right now, you know, with the shaders, it's okay. Because it's not like it despawns the mobs or anything. It's not like it gives me an unfair advantage. It just helps a little with the visibility. Because look how dark some of that is, you know? And there have been many times where... Get out of here. Many times where I've played Minecraft or watched people play Minecraft on YouTube, and they're in a cave, and it's all fun and games, but I just can't see. I can't see anything they're looking at. So that's kind of what I do. Get out of here. Ooh, hello. I don't think we need to light down here too much, so I'm just going to drop this off, get rid of you. And this should be enough. The lighting really does change, though. Like lighting things up, it really does change when I don't have shaders on. I guess because I can see more, it makes me feel like it's lit up, but in reality, it is not. Okay, now I think we've got a solid zone that's safe from mobs, or safer from mobs. Again, I don't really care about them. Yeah, see, bum. I don't really care about the mobs. I just care about the spawn rates. And honestly, lighting caves up never hurt anyone, but it's definitely hurt me in the past a few times. And we've done this all in 15 minutes, so that's pretty good. Let's get rid of all of this. Okay, what are we going to do today, people? Oh, there's my glass panes. Yes, first, I think we should dig this out. Now, again, I think the best way to do... Okay, we have zombie and skeleton. This is like the golden scar of Minecraft spawner finds. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's dig this out. It actually might not be terrible. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then here, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then 1, 2. There we go. Now, I'm glad I checked and lit everything up because this is a zombie skeleton spawner, like I said just now. So, since this isn't messing with like a cave or anything, we can figure out ways to harm them for our gain. And then what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now this is going to be a little bit of an interesting overlap, but I think we can create a spawn chamber for both of these that make it easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's dig this one out first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just dig this out. Apologies for the late episode. I know I said that in the actual episode of the Let's Play, but apologies for the late episode on that. I really did mean to get it out on Wednesday, but I got an email from like from the camp that I help volunteer at, and I had to go to that meeting. Well, I didn't have to go to it, but it was on like Zoom or Google Meets or whatever, but I had to do that on Tuesday, and that took up until like 9:40, 9:50, and I was like, all right, you know what, I'll just postpone it because I'm tired. I won't make the best video. And then I got started on the actual video and what I thought was going to be fun, but nope. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then all the way to the 4th. So we'll just leave you like that. And again, I'm curious on what I can do with this. And this, yeah, see this, see where this overlaps? That's my little dilemma that I'm working with here. I've never actually built a double spawner farm, so this will be interesting. But I am excited. Oh, hello. Got dark enough to spawn, eh? Not anymore. Oh, yeah, shaders. I didn't even notice they were off, to be honest. But let's just re-enable those. Nope. Shader packs. Enable. Apply. Done. There you are. I know me's talking about light levels, dealing with a spawner, and then zombie boy spawns. Okay, and then this is going to be 2, 3, 4. Now, I actually don't... I'm surprised that I don't have to worry about speeding this up. This is actually going pretty fast. I hear a zombie, and he's either right above or right below me. Here you are, sir. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Exactly why I wanted to light the cave up. Knew this was going to happen. Yeah, see. Now, one thing I'm concerned about. Oh, I could turn this into a drown farm. Skeletons don't turn into anything, right? Do they turn into anything? Because I know any undead mob like can't. Oh, goodbye. Any undead mob can't swim. Is that a mine shaft? No, that's lava. Nope, that's a mine shaft. Okay. Like the undead can't swim, and I know they'll turn into drown. I need to figure out the timing on a piston to do like a suffocation where it's just like one hit. All right, let's make sure I don't pour lava onto myself when doing this. Ooh, hey, diamonds. All right, let's just make sure this whole area is as lit up as possible. I know there's diamonds. Oh, there's diamonds up here too. Hold on. I mean, you know I gotta get them. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Alright. Let's just clean this area up. I have been here. I guess I turned around the last time we were here. That's fine. Again, we just want that immediate area lit up. And those diamonds. I mean, unless you're diamonds. Hello. Here's what we'll do. We'll silk touch them. And then we'll fortune 3 them. How much we gonna get? And you may be like, Bean, why'd you do that? Because I think it averages. Yeah, okay. So we got 2 for each of that. I think they average out on this vein miner, which it's fine. I don't care. It's probably going to change back to the normal one once I update again. But just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Okay. Now, yes, the thing that I'm concerned about with this is because there's so many caves nearby, I don't think I'm going to be able to do a normal dropper trap. Or I could, but I'm not sure. Because there's a few things that I can do, right? I can build an elevator that takes them up. All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can build an elevator that takes them up and then drops them, which might be the better way to do this. However, I can also do like a unique method. Like it can be a crusher. It can be like lava. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's kind of what I'm unsure about. But here's kind of the space that we've got going. Just throw all of this up here. And I need to think about what kind of thing I'm going to do here. First things first, I do have this. So we can make a stone cutter. That's good. Wow, I've got a lot of those copper pipe, those rails. Let's do this. Let's put our... Oh, and we have water. Get our tuff here. I guess I don't have much. I could take some of this out. Dang, I wish I had another bucket on me, but I do have the materials for a bucket, so that's not a problem. I'm just trying to think. What would be a good design? I might have to pause the recording and take a look to see, because I want to try something different. And I know that, like, there's entity cramming now, so I want it to be useful. But I'm just not 100% sure on what we can do. So I might do that here in a moment. But for this first bit, let me at least build up the walls here with tough. And you know what? We've got plenty of tough, so I can just go back and forth. Yeah, we're just going to do this. A lot of these. A lot of these. And then fill this border in. And from there, I can figure out what we're going to do. I'm very excited for this, though. But this is new territory. And I mean, in the past few episodes of the Hardcore series, we've been really going heavy with just exploring and just overall being good at Minecraft. It's like last episode where I was like, I lied. I was never a noob. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Goodness. Someone's gonna be exploring the download in this when it comes out, and they're gonna come across this and be like, huzzah! A trial chamber, and they're like, what? No, it'll be well marked. Don't worry. There we go. Now, oh, I could do like a research vessel. I never thought about that. Yeah. Hold on. Don't you penalize me. Yeah, so once I get this space dug out and just the walls, quote unquote, decorated, I will look up a video for what to actually do with this. And then we can try and build a yacht over it. I think that'd be cool. I actually am pretty decent at building boats in Minecraft, especially like just nice yachts. I spent so much time trying to figure out how to build like good, nice yachts. So if you have any good tutorials or anything like that, you know, have decent sized yachts that you can go in. I'm not going to do like a huge super yacht. No, that's out of the question for me. But if you have any like mid-sized yachts that you can build in a session, I would be very intrigued to see your tutorial. But until then, I'm going to go off of my instinct and see what I can build. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. Oh, I got to light this up too. And all these areas just need to be lit up, don't they? Let's see. I have the shulker box just for that. There we go. That should be good. And also, the reason I was apologizing for the late video today is because I'm recording it on this on Thursday. So it's very fresh. It just came out like 4 hours ago. A little over 4 hours ago. Cool. Now let's just build these up. And then we can get going on the actual mechanisms. Now again, I might change this up, obviously, because I'd want it to include some tinted glass. We'll just have to build the farm and then build our stuff around it. I think that'll be the best course of action. Oh. Fell off. And you know what? I think we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of my most popular video on the channel. So thank you all for that. Let me know if you're still around from that video watching Hardcore. That'd be pretty cool to see if a lot of y'all are still hanging out. Very, very loyal, I suppose one could say. But yeah, that'd be cool. I I think it's at almost 400,000 views now, which is crazy for an hour-and-a-half video. Especially like old school Minecraft. Okay, good. I think that should be enough to finish it off. Let me make sure I light it up because I'm making more dark spaces over here. I know there's tough right here, but we should really just focus on the other stuff. See, this is what I like about late game Minecraft, is it's so easy to just kind of like gather resources as you go, and it's not that long or not that hard of a process. Let's just make sure I don't fall here. I have a feeling that we will do some redstone in this episode, so hopefully we do. I don't know. I just need to make sure that this is a good investment on my end, and I need to make sure it's a solid one, because the other one, not gonna lie, is a little lacking, but we still like it. Hey, yeah. Okay. And then we'll just place these like that. Good. Got our large sarcophagus, if you will. And it's technically not that, but let me dig into here, do some research on some designs, and then I will be right back. I'm just going to pause the recording, and we'll figure out what to do from there.
With, of course, 2 spawners. Now, I've got one of these in Simply Survival, and I didn't actually do a full tutorial how I actually made that. So now what I'm going to do is a video showing you exactly how to do it. And here is our double spawner down here. Now, we've actually got 2. Me and Chris.
All right, so that was not very helpful. Nothing against the creator that I watched, but it seems like you just gotta take everything and do it yourself. Like, not saying that it was a bad video or anything. It seems like you just have to do what you have to work with what you got. That's what I'm saying here. Now, positives, okay? We have a very lucky situation where our 2 spawners, let's do this, but we have a very lucky situation where our 2 spawners are right next to each other. Now, complaining about caves, yes, that doesn't... I mean, look, the caves are going to affect it, but I'm much happier just having this here than, you know, anything else. So let's pull this all back to where there's 1 block here, and we're going to just do this. And then, you know what, we'll just do this. We'll let this inside be somewhat ugly. And we'll just fill you up with like Deepslate or something. Sure. That can annoy someone because it's not flush. Oh, okay. So I did that incorrectly. Right. Okay, here's all this. Okay, whatever. I'm done. There. Now this is going to be our viewing point or something like that. AFK room. And the question is, where do we want these guys to go, right? Because while we have a great setup, it does pose an interesting area. We have to work with the water. Not, yeah. We have to work with the water on this. So like, let me light these up and let me see what we can come up with here. Let's see if this is going to be our AFK room. The thought typically, oh, you know what we can do? I might have an idea. I might have to dig these at certain levels. Because the way this is, this one, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this one would be a water trench. The problem is, right here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then right here would be a water trench. Now there's a few ways I think we can figure this out. Let me dig this down and let me make another bucket so we can start playing around with the water physics of Minecraft. Oh, we got another bucket. Cool. Okay, well let me just go. Well, you know what? What's under here? There's some water. Perfect. Oh. I might. It's like one block. Hold on. Nope. Stop that. There. That problem solved. And then let's put this down. Put this down. All right. So we've got this, right? Here's what we could do. We could. Oh, I wonder if we could make some signs. So if we put this back here, right, it's going to flow out and then the mobs are going to fall down here. Then what I'm thinking is they can get pushed down here. But the problem is if we do something over here, then our water will converge in the middle. Okay? See what I mean? So if I go like this and put a spot right here. Oh, that actually might not be terrible. Hold on. Hold the phone. Beaner might have an idea. All right. So far, this is what we have. This is taken care of, right? Problem, potentially, is the second one. Unless, what if we treated, hold on, what if we treated this like the wall and instead pushed the mobs this way? What would that do? Oh my. Beanin, you are a genius. Now, there's a little bit of still water right here. Which, it's a... I'm not too worried. What if I did, like... What if I just did this, right? The goal is to not have still water. So they spawn, they drop, then they get pushed into here, and then they get, like, pushed over here. Okay. This might be our route to success. And what's cool is I don't need to... What song is this? Oh, this is a new one. Hold on. All right, while I fix this, let's enjoy this. Sorry, I'm just letting you guys enjoy the music. Ooh, it got really dark outside. Not like night, like rain. Woohoo! Diamonds! Well, now that was a great song. I like that. Sometimes it's nice to just stop and enjoy the Minecraft music. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's good. Gives my voice a break, lets us appreciate the new music. And I will say, they have cooked with this. This was a very good update. And I like that they're adding new music with, it seems, each major update. Though, I wish that there was still, the other ones in circulation. They probably still are. But I just wish I could hear some, below and above, lily pad, stuff like that. Other than that, though, great music. Very happy with it. Now, back to the technical talk. I believe we figured out exactly what we need to do here. And I don't think it needs too much explanation. We figured it out, and yeah. I mean, there's not too much to do after that. We're just going to go with this tough look, because I think it'll be easy. And then I guess I'll need to do the ceiling as well. Oh well. It's rare that I do builds like this. So if we only get the functional part figured out, then that's okay too. I'm curious to see how this works and like how the rates are. I think we're gonna stick with tough for the whole thing, just because it does look like industrial to me, and I want this to look like, affected by water, since it is underwater. But also tough's an easy block to come by. We'll probably need some soul sand, but we've got plenty of that. We'll also need... Well, actually, I can just do a full... I could do a normal elevator. I don't know. But we'll definitely build our boat over this. And then here's where we'll have the collection point. Honestly, this kind of looks like a padded room. Put Bean in his padded room. All right, let's see. What are we going to do with this down here? Assuming I'm going to need... Oh, that's good. Oh, let me just make some more of this. But I'm assuming I'm going to need a turn right here. There we go. Yeah, figured that would happen. This is weird. Oh, wait, I don't know why I did that. I have plenty of this stuff. Okay. Then this needs to be 2 down so they don't, like, get up or get any ideas. So we'll do that. And then this. What I'm curious about is if I'm going to need to drop this by 1 or if they'll just fall into it without an issue. I will also need a wall. Well, oh wait, no, don't need that. That does not need to be filled in. I also need like a wall of sorts. And then, yeah. Well, it'll be easy to get the other stuff. Like I said, late game builds are so fun because you don't hurt for resources. All right, how's that? Does that look good? Yeah. Good. Let's plan out the water here. I know I technically don't have to, but it makes it easier. There we go. That should push everything into there. No still water, that's good. And then here. Nope, not like that. Put you down. How are you? Oh. Well, we'll just go down 1 then. There we go. And then right before this goes to end, we will add our little AFK room. And this, I guess this will have to be just 1 tall, but that's okay too. Let's do the tough here. Okay. How are we doing this? And you know, I guess this doesn't have to be perfect, but you know what? I've already committed to... Oh, more diamonds. I've already committed to doing this like so. So we're going to do it. It'll be a little tricky, though. Oh, more diamonds. Okay. Sure. I like this. I like this mob farm. And then here you will be tough. 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 And then tough. And yeah, tough here. And then here's where we'll build out our area. I'm guessing that since... Let's see. I'll need to take a look at my design in the other area, but it should be the same. Actually, I'll have to look at my design at in the other world, because I don't really have anything to go off in this world. The other one's just a dropper. Alright, well, we can at least build this out. Because I'm unsure. Okay, you know what? I do need to take a look. I think it drops down and then there's a pole or something like that. Let's just clear out this area first, and then I'll look and I will report back with our findings. And then I guess for, I can have it go up and then come back and then drop right here. I think that'll be a good spot. So let me take a look and see what we're dealing with here. And then I will be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally hit the wrong button. So what I did, if I missed it, is I dropped it down. This is where we'll have our, what's it called? Soul sand. And hopefully, oh yeah, yes, sir. Okay, there'll be signs right here. Yeah, I think. I might have to check again. But I dropped it down. We started building our little funnel up. We're just going to keep taking from this. I like having this vein right here. But yeah, we're going to do pretty much the same thing that we always do. And again, I'm documenting this because a lot of people always ask about some mob farm designs. So that I understand, and we will continue to work with, whatever we got, and I will continue to try and show you how I do things. Even though it may not make sense, at least you can see. Oh, more diamonds. What the heck? Okay. Man, looks like you got to search around tough for these. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just build this up. And so here is where our water column will be. We just need to make sure that everything works out here. So in that case, I have to go and take another look. And let's actually, so we're not confused, let's bring this up to our floor level. That way we have it. What can I turn you into? Let's use these since we have a lot of it for our floor. So I'm going to do a quick floor here before I have to go up and grab anything. This will also allow us to get a little more tough. And then I think, yeah, we'll just have it go over and drop here. I may have to move these chests, but that's okay. There's not really much of an issue. But we'll just keep this, and we'll make this a nice platform for now. We have not done that, and it took us a while for us to do it in the other one, so should definitely do it here. Mainly just so it's done. And not on our to-do list. Good, good. Good. And then we can go as far as we need to in this direction. And then here I'm going to have some glass. And then we'll want to go up 21 from here. Good. All right, let me just double check that placement on the signs, and then I think we'll try and return home. I mean, I probably am gonna just dig straight up. I know that's not recommended, but who cares? Gonna have to anyway. So let me do that, and let me also just throw some of this in here so I can get out easily. Well, it's not really get out easily. I don't know what I want to do for the walls. I am curious about that. We'll figure it out. Let's see. I should dig. Ooh, I should dig up where I want to have our elevator, though. That would be smart. Let's see. Maybe I can do this. And let's just add to these. We'll just dig up with these and make ourselves an elevator. And then of course, let me make sure we have a safety net. If I'm using this, I'd want to use some tough. Nah, that's okay. We'll just do this. Good old E. Boom. Boom. This has been my go-to design for quite some time now. There we go. And this is something I can do in our inventory. That's good. Now if I fall, I need to remember to fall this way. But I guess since we're at the hour-long mark, it would probably be smart for me to just either pause and dig up or pause and dig down. Yes, I did. I'm unsure, but I'm gonna stick with this right here. And I think I'm gonna pause just because it's digging, okay? Don't get mad. Don't get mad. It's just digging. But I will do this, and I will do this. There we go. All right, let me pause this. I'm going to get to the surface. We'll grab some other stuff, and then we'll return and continue on with our build. All right, well, we dug to the top, and it's right down there, but we need to figure out what we're going to do to get the other thing back, because I didn't think about that, and now there's gravel at the bottom. But luckily for us, we have elytra, and we have a way off, or back out here, so that's not going to be an issue. I do need to check if we have some... Oh, it's... Okay. There's some snow. I need to check if we have some Deepslate up here, because ideally... Whoop. Oh, I never knew this would come in such handy. But ideally, we would use it to get, you know, the rest of this finished. I should have some. I would be surprised if I did. Oh, hello. I have some, but I don't have some. Let me get the soul sand here. Let me get our signs, which I know I have a ton of. And then let me try and get our other things that we might need. I think the only other things I might need are shards, or yeah. What is it called? Amethyst shards, and then something else. Okay, we've got the soul sand. That's good. Well, actually, yeah, one of these I can just have as like a drop. I'll take that tough. Well, I know where one is. Yeah, we've got plenty of signs here. More than we'll ever need. Should have some glass as well. But what I'm looking for here Most importantly is the shards. And like I said, some more Deepslate, but we don't have that, so that's okay. I have fireworks. This is not where the shards would be. How's this doing, though? Let's see. Ooh, doing good. What the heck? I don't know where my stuff would be. Oh, duh. It'd be downstairs. I always go down these stairs, and I'm like, no, you have to go down the waterfall. I should connect these stairs up to this level here. I always forget about this. This was going in such a different direction when we first started this world. It's honestly kind of crazy. Sand. Got all that. We do have tinted glass. That's awesome. Unsure if we have any shards. That's okay. I'm just flipping through chests at this point. Need to see. Thank you. And then I don't know what we can do for the walls. You know what we might do? We might use cherry logs. That'd honestly be kind of funny. Add some color. Let's see. I really... Okay, well, whatever. Thought I had glass, but I have glass panes. But, oh no, I need glass blocks. That's right. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, huh? Alright. How we do have sand in there. Yeah, we do have sand. Alright, well sure. I guess we'll just head back. I guess we gotta go off of the creeper wall. Or the creeper tower. Well, let's sleep. But we've gotta go off the creeper tower so that I can get enough flight power. I don't have my fireworks with me. They're down there. I did fill up my water bucket just in case we had an issue, but I don't think we'll have an issue. Right. Oh yeah, creeper tower. I still like this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe we can put our library over here. You know, that would make a lot of sense. It's next to the cool stuff. We do get to... I do love how this looks like when the sun comes in the morning. Look at that. That's crazy. Would you believe that was Minecraft if I told you? And you didn't know what Minecraft was? Well, then, okay. Well, shush. You know what I meant. Chicken. I always throw their eggs when I get it. Chicken. I swear it used to be that you could get, like, chickens to hatch more frequently if you threw the eggs at a chicken. I don't know if that's the case, but that's a pretty... Huh. That's interesting. I'm just noticing that. I mean, it's always been there. Up the creeper communications tower. So it is cool. I learned that we can expand this. However, just sitting up here, it gets me more than enough gunpowder, so I'm fine with how it is. And if I ever need to, I can always expand up. But I like the way this looks. It really does look like I think we're on an island. A very large one. But nonetheless, we are on one. What's that over there? Portal? What is that? Oh, rose bushes. Cool. I guess I don't need to go all the way up to the top. Could you imagine if I didn't have my elytra? That'd be bad. Where's our... Oh, this would be perfect for a boat. Right off the coast. Ah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't drown, Beanin. Ah. That was almost bad. Alright. There we go. Good enough for me. And so, yeah, in here it's... Oh. Okay. Right here it's going to be... you. And then sign, sign, done. So now I'm unsure of how I'm gonna get out of this. I guess I'll just do this. Well, for now, let's leave it like that. So, theory is mob spawn. Boo. Ah. And then they like get pushed down into here, right? Then they fall down here. They get pushed up to here. And then they get pushed here. And then whoop, up they go, right? Hopefully that works. I think I need to focus on getting up. Oh, I need that. I need to focus on the elevators. I guess this is going to be there. Where did I put all this? Let me just... Oh yeah, we have plenty of this. Just do this. I'm unsure of how much of this stuff we'll have, so we'll have to do it sparingly. I am okay with just having like 2 panels. It doesn't have to be completely seamless. Like, I'm fine with that. And then doing this, because either way, we can see both of them. Although it would be cool to see all of them. Whatever. That's for a different day. Let's do these. Let's grab these. Let's just grab all of the Deepslate we have. And then let's turn all of it into this stuff. And then let's go build this up. Because this is no problem. This can just be a drop. Like, we can just do that. Let's keep it like this. Yeah, you know, it's fine. I like it like that. We can see both from this. As long as I can see him, that's really what I care about. And we can leave the ceiling as is. Just because it's a tricky endeavor. There. So we have this. We have this. Let's dig up. It's a little harder now that since it's not a source block, but I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, getting right up there. All right, and here we go. Water break. And so what I'm thinking is we have the bottom of our boat be where this elevator is. And then from there we can... And from there we can, you know, build down. Now I need to figure out where the other side is. But we're just going to build this up to the water line. And that water line was a lot higher than I thought. I know we're in the ocean, but dang. There you go. So yeah, this can be the bottom of our boat. And I guess the bottom of the boat can be polished Deepslate. Okay. And then let me grab all of this. I know I have some like at home, but why waste the trip when I have it all like right here? That should be more than enough. Plus we'll need it for the actual dropper. Okay, so I must have depth strider on these boots. And then not depth strider. Or none of their, like, respiration enchants. That's fine. Okay, that should be good. Nope. I'm just checking to see if it's raining. Sorry. Looked like it was going to storm before it got dark. All right, ready? Done one. I should have brought bones. Oh well. Yep. Alright, so it's to the right here. I'll just go up facing this. Oh, not good enough. Nope, swim you. Like when I lost that hardcore World of Drowning. Okay, it's also on this side. So let me just do this. There. Now we don't have to worry about losing it. Okay. Make this... I'm wondering if we should make it like a research boat. Because you know how they have like diving bells? Like how that's a very real thing? I wonder if we should do that. I don't know. Anyway. Let's just do this the easiest way we can. Ooh, this is a very swimming episode. Swimming heavy. Come on, you. Oh, nope. Ah, so much drowning damage. So I don't have much to fill that in, but that's okay. Hate it when this happens. Huh. All right. And these two shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Perfect. And then for this, I'm just going to drop down here, fill this in, and then dig it out. I think that'll be the easiest. There we go. Then just got to make sure I don't do anything too crazy. And we should be good to continue building. You know what? I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue, so let me just sit here with this. And then we'll keep digging down. And I'm going to, since this will take a little bit, I'm going to pause the recording here just so we have more time to focus on building. All right, so now we're good. I think I had it paused, not too sure. Oh well. Do we have? We do. So let's do our bucket. Where did I put you? You got put over here. Do this. And then, well, I guess since I have a weird number of tinted glass, we could put them here. What I need to do, though, is count up. Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We'll do 21 from here. Oh, hold on. Let me get all this stuff here because I'm going to need it. There we go. And then drop down here. Would it be crazy if there was no water here? I need to like put like a light down here. Just so I can see that there is water. That's fine. Alright. So let's go up here. And then up through here, I'm not going to bother with anything. Okay, good, good. Like, I'm just going to leave this as is. Well, let me just do this. Yeah, there we go. And then do this so you can see. We're just going to leave everything like so. Okay. That should be good. I know it needs to be something that's not cobblestone, ideally, but whatever. And then we'll go this way over. I don't know how many. Let's see if this is going to be where our block is. Right? Then we're going to have a sign right here. Water right here. And then we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here we'll do, since we have a lot of mobs, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 wide drop. So that shouldn't be an issue. And then I'll need to make some hoppers. So we'll have to go back up. Excuse me. Hello. No, no. Excuse me. I hate it when Minecraft does that. What are all these random just like blocks of water? Oh well, whatever. And all these tiny little caves. Look at it. It's just like one or two block holes. And we will need to make sure that this... Okay, we're going to have to move this. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Right, so where are we going to move this? Let's just throw this into the middle, I guess. Nope, nope, nope. There you go. For now, we'll put it here. And just throw everything we have into this. Yeah, of course, that's the big one. Alright. Let's make sure just everything gets moved. Is that rain? Yeah. That's hilarious. Okay, shulker boxes you can move. Love that shulker boxes don't really do anything. Or they don't break like chests do. Very good improvement. Stone cutter, of course, you can move. Cool. Let's throw these in here. And then let's get... Where is the rest of you? Oh, wow. Let's turn this into some polished deepslate. We'll make some polished huff. And let's see. So if this is the area... Just do this. Make it look official. Buckets. Let me just grab one of these. Then do I have any dirt? No, I'll just fill this in with gravel. That's fine. I think for this, I'll leave like this. Mainly because, again, we're focusing on the spawner. I guess we'll have to build a boat around this in the future. I don't see us being able to do it this episode. And so this is exactly this right here is 21 blocks up. I should have gone one, but I can sink this floor. Because if this is the 21st block, then I can sink it down here. And we can even have... You know what? Let's just have another just lower room right here that we can dedicate to storage. And then I'll dig this out. And then we'll just go up to this wall, and everything should be good. Loud music, hold on. There we go. Because I realized how long it had been, and even though I paused, we just won't have time for a boat. But we will be able to make it in a coming episode. I think in the, what is it, the next episode or so? No, in a few episodes we'll be ready for a detailing episode. We can build that then. Let's take care of this. Excellent. This will be a wall. I want to use cherry wood, or should I use cherry planks? Let's use cherry planks. Haven't used those. And yeah, we'll just do a nice pink wall, I guess. Add some color to down here, you know? And that should be okay. Now, of course, we're going to need to have more cherry logs. I just want to start getting this sorted. How much? Okay. That's fine. There. It's not what I wanted to do. Are you? The most important thing is that we have a way up and a way down. Oh, sorry about that. Just got to readjust. I've been walking a lot more recently. Like 7 miles a day, you know, between my lunch break and then after work, and it's uncomfortable to sit. We'll just put it that way. Just because of the friction, the sweat. I think you know what I'm going towards. Not a fun time, but beauty is pain. All right, let's just do a blanket of this for the floor. That way we have a fully done up area, little AFK room. If I need to, I can add more detail down here, but I don't think we'll have to. And then this is 4, right? Yeah. And that actually just need to do tough here, won't we? Carrots. Yeah, we've got a solid amount of tough, so that's good. Oh, not terribly solid, but a good enough amount. Oh yeah. We've got a decent amount. Guess we'll use our pink wood. I can always get more if we need it, so no worries there. And then we will need slabs here. some point. So what I'm going to do is leave this. I could honestly do this. Right. And then just have a little stair right here. Takes us to the collection spot, which means here. Oh, we have plenty of cherry wood. We'll put our cherry wood down. There we go. Better get that. And then, not sure about ceiling. I definitely want it to be higher than 3. Maybe we'll just make this. Good ceiling. Yeah, because trying to figure out what needs to happen here. We have a very tall ceiling here. But we also don't have to have a very tall ceiling. I'm guessing, do we just do polished Deepslate? Just this? Then call it a day? Because, like, this is going to be tough. So we'll put that there. This will be glass. Maybe we just do polished Deepslate for the ceiling. I think that might work. And I know we've got the walls right there, but that's okay. Again, the fact that I'm doing this is pretty astonishing. I guess we might have to light that spot up there. Unsure, though. I feel like I have to. Alright, let's light it up. At least just like a torch or something. Yeah, good. Now I feel better. Then place you there. We gotta get our little bumper for the end of the episode here. Okay, yeah, we'll just do this. Yep. Okay. Sorry. I'm thinking out loud, so if I sound like my thought is broken up, it's because it is. And then for here, we'll just go down one. So anywhere that this is, we can just... Nope, not like that. We'll place our stairs. Just go down. Nope. Good. And then from here, just some more polished Deepslate. And we'll be good to go in terms of aesthetics. And then we'll just have to finish up the functionality portion, and then we'll be completely done. And obviously, we'll have to see if it works. Oh no, what are we going to do? Bazinga. Oh, I'm going to have to just grab some of these. I think it's funny that we use pink in here. Just a color that I never use. But it also kind of works. There we go. Now we can put our torches all around here. And we have plenty of room for storage. And things like of the sort. I can't forget to... Yeah, there we go. I can't forget to have A, the dropper site, and B, our fixed area. So let's do that. Let's get these. I think all that should be good. And then we'll need signs. We'll need a bucket. Let me go ahead and just make one. It just needs to be temporary, really. Here. And then I gotta obviously fix what's in there, but okay, we got our signs, got our materials. And you know what? Just for safety, just put that there. I have feather falling, but all right. So then you get pushed into here, pushed up here, and then just like that. Oh no! You go up here to where you have a sign, and then water. That drops you down here. Oh, I am glad I figured that out. Huh. All right. Interesting. We'll fix that. Sure. Use that because no one can see it. Water, water, water. Then. And that stinks. I miscalculated. Then drop. And then sign. No. Sign. There you go. All right, it's a little unorthodox, but you get the idea. They come down here and they're like, eh. Cool. So then here, we just fill this in and then should be good. All right, come on now. Ugh. That's annoying. All right. We'll fix this, I guess, once we go up. All right. We get the bubbles. And then it pushes them way up past this. They come down, drop down here. They could get stuck there. I'm not too sure. We'll see. But worst case scenario, I just pull it back by one. Actually, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? It won't take much longer. And I can just pull this back and we're good to go. Let's see. Yeah, let's take care of it. Might as well. I don't want to risk it not working. Plus, we'll get more spawn area. Let's do that. Good. And then we just gotta fill in. Sarah, are we all out of tough? No way. What? Alright, well that's fine. We'll just go over here. Hello, Tough. Need more of you. Thought I was recording for a second. What the heck? We got like a ton of diamonds this trip, and I was at no time looking for diamonds. Except for the very beginning when I saw them. And I was like, hey, we should grab those. That's so funny. There. Nope. Not that. That. Cool. So that means I can just go up here and then fix this. Yeah, so no sign needed. Drop this down. Everything's all swell. And then let's just place this here. Good, and everything looks good so far. All right, let's just triple check. So everyone comes up here. It's like, ah, and then they're like, oh, brr, and then they get pushed down to here. Boom, smacky dab. Bye-bye, you're done. Perfect. And then make some chests. See, I only need 4 hoppers. And worst case scenario, I can also use this. I guess our other diamonds can go in there. So I'll need... What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. And then we have a double chest here, which is perfect. Put you right here. Then our hoppers can go there. Good. And then to keep the baby zombies at bay, we'll do this. And now we have the perfect little kill zone. Now first, what I need to do is get some carpet. So let's go do that. Let's grab my trusty fireworks. And, okay, I can... Nope. Well, we'll just leave it there until we know it works. Okay, and I still got the Elytron. That's good. Oh, look at that. Kiss the water. Okay. We're doing good. This is a pretty good look so far. And I just needed some carpet. Yeah. I think from that point we're good. And the shears are right here. I just need one more piece. Actually, might not even need to shear the animals. Animals. Did I say aminals? I feel like I said aminals, but it's animals, Beanin. You. Thank you. Oh, I was like, what? Carpet. Yeah. Okay, well now we got too much. Oh well. So we got the carpet. All that looks good. Let's head back over. Look at that. You can barely even notice that out in the water. Well, when there's a boat there, you'll notice it. But for now... I do like having the water around because it's nice to just do this. That didn't really make sense, did it? No. All right. Let's go up here, see how it works. Good. You come through here, and you fall. Doesn't feel like 21 blocks, but whatever. I guess I could either do... Let's do it this way so that the XP can flow out. All right. Then all we need to do... Boom, boom. And... just take care of this. Let's do slabs of this. All right, moment of truth, everybody. Is that the skeleton? Yeah. Now, oh gosh. I'm scared. Can I hit that torch? Yes, I can. Let's just do that, and then they shouldn't spawn there until we break this one. Oh, I forgot you don't need silk touch. I got so scared there for a second. Is there? Ah, I left one over there. Okay. Boom. We'll have to see how this works. Okay. Stay back. Oh, nope. Don't want to deal with you. Stop that. Okay. And then... there we go. Ha-ha! I hope that works. Oh, it's looking like it is. Let's see. They're going to shoot up here? Yep, there goes one. There goes the other. I hear skeletons. I don't see any. Huh. Oh, there's one. So I think overall, we're doing okay. So we can start to pack up, and then I guess we can head home. Let's see. Guess this will be a more gradual process. And we do have about 15 minutes left, which... it's fine. I was like, we could theoretically start on our boat, but we'll leave that. I wouldn't want to rush something and have it look bad at the end of the episode just for the sake of building something. This is okay. So there we go. Got plenty of goodies. And I'm surprised this worked. Hopefully this gives us like double the spawn rates. And then since we have a 4 wide thing here, we can do... oh yeah, it looks like it does good. Nice. Now we're getting our bows. We're getting arrows. Excuse me. Getting bows. We're getting arrows. We're getting whatchamacallit. Oh yeah. See, I don't. Did they spawn reinforcements out here? Sounds like they did. Oh well. I hear it, but it's just a baby zombie, so I'm not too worried. But look at that. That is some ingenuity. I'm actually really surprised it worked that well. And this was all done by me. I didn't really use the tutorial I looked at. So there we go. Let me take some of this stuff. And just for now, I'll throw it in here. We've got some slabs in there. And then do we have anything that I need to bring back? Nope. So that's good. We got a new AFK spot. And double spawner is working just as intended. Nice. I guess there isn't really too much to do now. Well, we can place down this. Hold on. And then see what we can get from these. I'm still surprised we found so many diamonds. That was very funny. See, just from building a mob spawner, we found 60 diamonds. And we weren't even looking. That's cool. I think that's cool. And then, of course, I know I shouldn't be killing them right now. But it is nice to have this. I don't know how my torches keep getting in here. Oh, maybe they're just getting picked up by zombies and getting dropped. That's probably it. And then I can sit here. I can watch them go up if I want to. Let's see if we can see one. Oh, there goes one. They go by really fast. Oh, there goes a lot. Oh, my tailbone hurts. Wow. Honestly, I'm impressed with myself. I really am. I think it looks good. And it's about time we had a double spawner. Just look at that. And now we can make a really good bow as well. So, well, we set out to do something, and we did it. This is incredibly off-brand for Beanin. Let's see. I think... Oh, there we go. I love this song. I think I'll just do this, that, the other. And we'll climb this out. Let's see if we can just get some... Stop that, sir. Nice. I'm very satisfied with this. I love how this turned out. If you're playing on the seed, then, you know, build this here. It might not be the same if you're not on Java. I can't guarantee that it is here. But if you found it at these coordinates, let me flash it up on the screen again. Oh, I should bring this back. If you found this spawner at this coordinate in this world, if you're playing along, go ahead, build it. Take the design. I don't care. I mean, this one works a lot better than the other one, too. Nice. Like, look at that. All of our tools are done. I know that doesn't really have anything to do with what we've been doing, but cool. And this was a last-minute plan, too. I was like, oh, well, let's see what we can come up with. Now we just got all the unlimited... Ooh, I do need to leave a crafting table down here. I can always make more. There's no problem. I need to leave one. For the bones, obviously. Go. And then for storage purposes, just do that. And then toss these in here. And there's our supply of white dye. Nice. All right. Well, considering that we have only about 9 minutes left here, let's head back and do our quick question of the day. Gosh, I'm really impressed. You know, the more I play... Sorry, side note before we do that. The more I play this hardcore world, the more I realize I really was never that bad. It was just getting used to talking and playing Minecraft at the same time. Because now look at me. I mean, well, also, thank you guys, because you also have made me so much better at this game than I was. So, thank you for that. That means a lot to me. But... I mean, also, I've done a lot of this stuff on my own. Season 11, that started almost a year ago today, was... I started to get better, you know? And now, here we are. Just living it up. Yeah, here. And it seems like they are... I generally don't have to hit them as much as the other ones, so that's good too. I went a little too high. I was like, oh. On the other one, I'm like, I don't think the other one drops them enough. So we now officially have an outdated spawner, which is great. Means I can AFK this one in between videos and everything will be awesome. And we can build storage out in here. We can just fill it up to the brim with whatever. And then, of course, we're going to build our boat with it. Dang, hello. Just cranking out mobs. Oh, there you are. But yes, we can build whatever. We're going to build a boat on this. This is a much better spawner. A much better upgrade. I think I'm curious to see how much I can get out of this if I just leave it running. That'd be cool. Anyway, let's head back. Let's get ready for our quick question. Haha! I'm sorry, I'm just amazed at what I've done here. It's nothing crazy, I know. But also, I love it. It's the fact that I just kind of did this on a whim. And now we have a much better spawner. And this is my first double spawner video. So, that's cool. Yeah. See if I can see more skeletons or zombies spawn. Can I see them both from here? Okay. So it looks like the only place they get caught is like... They don't really get caught. They just fight the current. And even then... I mean, they funnel through pretty quick. Look at that. Such a cool beanin'. I did good. I did good. Round of applause for me. Self round of applause. Ah, look at all them. All right. We will clear this one out. And then we'll go set up for our quick question. I'm sorry I've been yapping. I mean, we have like the last little bit of time anyway here, so might as well take advantage of it. All right, let's go. Woo! Is it dark out? That looks like the moon. That is the moon. Woo! Ha ha! We haven't been over there in a while. The raid village. Or the raid tower. I haven't really needed to, if I'm being honest. So we should make a good approach. I think the best approach here is our pool. Like just whoop. Because that way I don't have to worry about kinetic energy. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's get some sleep and let's do the quick question for today. And I figured that today we would just go ahead and do our quick question down here because it's the new spot that we just finished building and we can farm some zombies while we're hanging out. But today's quick question comes from... Good grief, we're getting back there. Okay, good. My Well-Rounded Life, and they ask, if you could design your own home in real life, would it be modern? And if not, what would you design? Now, here's the full question / comment. QQ, it's obvious that you really enjoy making modern structures. If you could design your own home in real life, would it be modern? And if not, what would you design? By the way, we never miss an episode from either of your series. Thanks. And I'll just omit the name just because, I don't know, privacy. But thank you for watching the videos, and thank you for the dedication of watching both series, even though I get some late ones. But the answer to that question is yes. Now let me elaborate. So I love modern homes, obviously, but I also like I'm an architecture fan, or a nerd, I guess. So I like all kinds of houses. Like I like lake houses that are like modern, but they're kind of like that modern farmhouse. I like them, if it's like the rustic houses like in Park City. I just like a well-designed house and like a pretty looking house. So like, for example, for my wife's birthday, I went ahead and back in February when I booked kind of like, it was like a modern penthouse suite. Yeah, sure. Modern penthouse suite for the weekend. And it wasn't like anything crazy like Las Vegas. It was like, just like a 2-room thing with like a kitchen. And it was very nice and I enjoyed it. But my favorite thing was looking out at out of the large windows at the city. But then on the other hand, I really enjoy, like the rustic homes. Like I would so live in an English Manor house, kind of like one that looked like the Peaky Blinders house or something like that. Anything like that. And then I'd also just like live in a well-rounded house. Like I've lived in, my house that I grew up in was kind of like a modern interior, but a normal exterior. Normal as in like, sloped roofs. It wasn't overtly modern like mine. But to answer your question and not kind of just circle around rambling, I would do a modern house. There's actually a house nearby us, nearby, but there's a house close in proximity to us in terms of being in the same city. And it is extremely modern, and I would probably design something like that if I had the option. Yeah, I don't know. So go-to would probably be modern. I love modern. If I could have it overlooking a city like, in the Hollywood Hills, that would be awesome because then you get the best of both worlds. And then runner-up would be English Manor house / even a castle. Like, how you can buy the castles in Scotland and the UK and stuff like that. So I'd maybe like live in one of those. And then third place, I would design just a normal house like the one I grew up in, or something like that. Yeah, I just like architecture. But yes, my favorite is definitely the modern with like floor to ceiling windows, and I would do that, in areas such as that. Or no, I would do that as a first choice. Go. Just put this over there. Good. But I hope I answered your question, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you guys could design your own house, what style would you live in? Would you live in a tree house? Would you live in a bunker? Would you live in just a normal house? Or would you live in something crazy like you'd see on HGTV? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. I've had a great time this episode, and I hope you have as well. I'm going to let the outro play. Outro, roll credits, outro, you know what it is. And let's end this off with a bang, back up to the main house, so that we actually, you know what, I might just stay over here so I can AFK. But thank you all for watching today. I keep thinking that's an Enderman. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you next Saturday, but I will also see you in the next hardcore episode and the next Let's Play. So thank you. Goodbye, skeleton. And goodbye, your faces from Minecraft. Roll credits! Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members. If you're a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members-only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected, but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my viewers, regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Hardcore Minecraft. I'm Beanin'. Peace.